Hey folks, Ed Suzeski here, author of Reconnect Spiritual Restoration from Digital Distraction. And I'm here to share one idea about how to preserve your sanity in the 30 days or so leading up to this election in America. It'll help other people too who aren't in America, but I feel like America is especially insane right now. And there's one thing you can do to preserve your sanity, and it's not to never look at Facebook again or Twitter, but it's a little bit of a hack or a little bit of a trick. Don't look at your news feed on Facebook or Twitter, but the main thing is Facebook. And so here's why I say that. So we know that misinformation is coming. It's already here. We've had all the intelligence agencies in America saying that. So we know that that's a reality. There's many stories that are out there about that. I've got all these links in my article that I'll link in the video notes. I have an article on my blog all about these different stories with multiple sources backing all this stuff up. So anyway, the intelligence agencies are saying misinformation's here. The Senate is not doing anything. There's legislation that's been proposed, and the Senate leadership, who shall not be named, have not taken action decisively. Facebook has not taken decisive action. They've deleted a few things around the fringes, but overall, employees are saying that there's this overload of misinformation coming in, and the company is just not able to handle it. And there also isn't really a motivation at Facebook in general to deal with problems like this because they just want more people using Facebook to make more money. Like that's like more engagement. Like, people need to think about this company as kind of a libertarian, uh, ideal, I guess you could say, uh, of just they want it to be kind of the Wild West where it's just people can put out there whatever they want, and whatever's most engaging keeps people hooked, and that makes them money, and that's great. And so, Facebook hasn't responded in an effective way. And people at groups like Cambridge Analytica in 2016, they said that they got the most bang for their buck out of Facebook ads and false accounts and things like that. So the things that really move the needle are on Facebook. So yes, like Twitter can be like a place for misinformation to get around too. But if you're in marketing, like when I talk to people about marketing their books, everyone knows that Facebook ads work. Like they can convert. If you can figure out the right wording and the right images and things like that, the right call to action, Facebook is a much better investment than any other platform. I've noticed that myself, that when a number of years ago, I tried advertising a few ebook sales on Facebook, and it was very successful. So I have since stopped doing that because I don't want to give Facebook my money directly. But at the time, I definitely saw the difference. So that is where people are going to invest the most. So if you want to avoid the most craziness, if you want to, preserve your sanity just by doing like one simple change, getting off the Facebook news feed is the best thing you can do. And the good news is that it's really easy to do. Like, first of all, you can just delete the app from your phone. So that's one really easy way to do that. The other really easy thing you can do is to use a blocker for your news feed if you use Chrome, or you can just switch to Chrome for the election season. It's called Kill Newsfeed. And Anne Vogel of Modern Mrs. Darcy told me about this a number of years ago, and she said that once she started using this add-on for Chrome, she never really felt the need to go back to Facebook's newsfeed again, and that's how I felt. I felt like I can just go to the groups, I can check on events, I can you know RSVP for a birthday party, or log into the parenting group and ask a question or answer a question, but I don't have to get sucked into the news feed, which is where kind of their algorithm goes to work, trying to keep you hooked and engaged and showing you the stuff that will get me most upset or most worried, or whatever, the stuff that'll keep me coming back. So I'm not saying that this has to be forever. This can just be like a 30-day fast. That's how I'm pitching it in my article at edsuzeski.com on the blog page. I have an article all about this, outlining some different steps you can take, some different levels you could do the fast, where you could include other social media platforms as well. But the one thing you can do right now to preserve your sanity during this election is to just get out of the tsunami of misinformation coming your way, get up onto higher ground, and just avoid your news feed in Facebook. Just avoid it. And after the election, if you want to get back on there and do it, that's fine. But I hope that you'll at least have the benefit of seeing what life is like without having this, this wave after wave of upsetting or engaging or divisive stuff coming at you. And it isn't always like what your friends are posting. It's the ads that pop up. It's the groups or whatever. It's it comes in different areas, different ways that the algorithm works. But eventually we do see stuff that upsets us and gets us um, worried or angry. And so I encourage you in the lead up to this election. There's going to be a lot of stuff people will be sharing or posting about on social media. And maybe the best thing you can do is just to opt out and to not see what's out there, and then you won't have to react to it. So that's my challenge for you. It's an idea, and there's a couple other ideas I have on my website as well. So thanks for dropping by.